Muslims understand fully that to take over America, they must first infest every facet of our society to include our schools, our law enforcement agencies, and the highest levels of government. Barack Obama was integral to their plan, as he worked incessantly to further the goal of Islam around the world and throughout America. Now that Obama is out of office, the Muslim Brotherhood have now found their next pet project in the form of another charismatic young Muslim by the name of Dr. Abdul al-Sayed. And what this young man has planned for our country as he sets to be elected as the first Muslim governor in America is absolutely chilling. Abdul al-Sayed with his wife as they appear to blend in with Western civilization. Meet Dr. Abdul al-Sayed, a 32-year-old Muslim medical doctor who has recently thrown his hat in the race for governor of Michigan. Just like Obama, he speaks without an accent and is charismatic, attributes that divert everyone's attention away from the fact that he's a Muslim with the full backing of the Muslim Brotherhood terror organization. If you think this sounds like Obama 2.0, you'd be 100% correct. He too hates Trump with a passion, saying that the president's decisions are at odds with deeply held American values. With Michigan already transforming into a Muslim cesspool in recent years, Sayed's win as the governor would put the finishing touches on the state whose citizens are already being threatened by the complete takeover of Sharia law. Dick Monastery, who heads a group called Secure Michigan, made a chilling prediction about what's in store for Michigan should Sayed win, a state he labels a Sharia swamp. Underskirt is the exact same thing as Barack Obama in Chicago in the early 2000s, said Monastery. Dr. Monastery stated. He's young, attractive, he does not give out a lot of information, he speaks in platitudes about celebrating inclusiveness and diversity. He's very well packaged, Monastery said. He's far more accomplished than Barack Obama. Obama was not this accomplished, they connected him to certain foundations and his candidacy took off. What's chilling is that ever since Trump got into office, Democrats have been rallying around their little Obama 2.0, with top Democrats like Elizabeth Warren tirelessly campaigning for Sayed. Elizabeth Warren will be coming to campaign for him, the Democrats in other states will be raising money for him. The DNC number 2 man, Keith Ellison, will be raising money for him. Of course this guy is going to be on the Sunday morning talk shows. He'll be everywhere. A candidate for governor who is Muslim Brotherhood. If that doesn't tell you there's a Sharia swamp in Michigan, I don't know what does. This would be a massive victory for the Muslim Brotherhood, who are rapidly getting their talents into every facet of American society. In a recent raid conducted at a Muslim's house in Annandale, Virginia, federal agents discovered a dusty bundle of documents in the basement outlining the Muslim Brotherhood's secret 5-phase plan for taking down America. This was a closely guarded secret until the FBI got their hands on this blueprint for taking down our country, authored by Muslim Brotherhood ringleader Yusuf al-Qaradawi. Yusuf al-Qaradawi, Shaker al-Said, C., and Bassamist Winnie, R. If you aren't familiar with the documents, they are nothing short of chilling. 27 years ago, Muslim Brotherhood leader Yusuf al-Qaradawi traveled to America to organize Muslims across America, educating them with his diabolical plan for the complete Muslim takeover of America that would take 30 years to complete. It included a key tactic known as Moruna, where Muslims are able to violate Sharia law in order to convince Americans that they are just like us. Just like an Ebola virus, Moruna is extremely effective, as Muslims are now able to seamlessly integrate into every facet of our society, as they make their way into our public school systems, our federal and law enforcement agencies, and key positions within our government. Moruna is the tactic that both Barack Hussein Obama used to convince America he was just like us, and now the Muslim Brotherhood is employing the same tactic as they groom Abdul al-Sayed to take over as governor in Michigan. Sayed's win in Michigan will be one more nail in America's coffin, as we all know the Muslim Brotherhood's true intentions for our country, which is a land completely ruled by Sharia law. Below is the terror organization's 5-phase plan for taking down America, where chillingly, they are now in the final phase of their plan. via ShariaThreat.org, expanding the Muslim presence by birth rate, immigration, and refusal to assimilate, occupying and expanding domination of physical spaces, ensuring the Muslim community knows and follows MB doctrine, controlling the language we use in describing the enemy, ensuring we do not study their doctrine, Sharia, co-opting key leadership, forcing compliance with Sharia at local levels, fighting all counterterrorism efforts, subverting religious organizations, employing lawfare, the offensive use of lawsuits and threats of lawsuits, claiming victimization, demanding accommodations, condemning slander against Islam, subverting the U.S. education system, in particular, infiltrating and dominating U.S. Middle East studies programs, demanding the right to practice Sharia in segregated Muslim enclaves, demanding recognition of Sharia in non-Muslim spheres, confronting and denouncing Western society, laws, and traditions, and demanding that Sharia replace Western law. Note that many of the foregoing techniques entail, in one way or another, influencing and neutralizing the American government at all levels. It's extremely important that we sound the alarm bells about what's happening right underneath our noses. We have a massive fight on the horizon as those degenerates continue to implant themselves into every facet of our society, as rabid liberals work hand in hand to do everything in their power to get Muslim terrorists into power. Share this story to help expose what's going on and to help save our country. Muslims are rapidly taking over.